Alright, and today we got fashion trends that are dead in 2025 by X-Way Cat in 4K. I believe that's how you pronounce that name. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. As always, original video in the description. But all that being said, let's get right into it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Trends. The one thing that loves to show up and loves to leave. Like most fathers. And when it leaves us a lesson. Don't fall for the hype.
Oh my god, the big
still
wave
be falling for the hype
stupid.
every single time. So that's why in today's video, we're going to be talking about trends we're done with in 2025. These are trends that recently happened that you need to avoid before somebody else comes up to you and says, you're still wearing those in 2025? Because trust me, you don't want somebody to say that to your face ever.
They told me it wasn't this year, this was last year, but they said, you still wearing dunks in 2025? Come on, bro, get with the picture. I mean, not 2025, 2024. I'm like, dang, but they were just popular. I ain't know they're not popular anymore.
Especially if there's a girl involved. Also, at the end of this video, I'll be showing you a technique on how to save your money and not fall for the on here. Crop tops tend to put casual people.
And girls still wear dunks, so I'm good.
And that's showing you a technique on how to save your money and not fall for the trap that trends tend to put casual people in. And that's a tip only fashion gurus know. I'm putting you on here. Crop tops, t-shirt crop tops, button up.
Draw all of them in the trash. I don't know why Duke started this, but draw all of them in trash. This junk was so stupid and zesty, and this junk just look gay. Unless you like, I don't got nothing against gay people. But, you know, Trump just said only two genders, and that's female or male. So you can be a female or male. You can't be a male and look like this. Not gonna hold you.
Crop tops, just crop shirts in general, are finally dying. And I couldn't be any happier. You see, I know how y'all zesty niggas work. First day, y'all were trying to put niggas onto the purses and say that it was masculine.
Yep.
Well, those are purses, not bags. I wear bags. Next thing, okay, fine. We let y'all start wearing these purses. Now y'all start wearing crop tops?
Zesty. I'm not gonna hold you zesty boys. Y'all boys some zesties.
Huh, you're not gonna get me with that one, buddy. I'm sorry, Chief. You might as well come out the closet. Yes, crop tops are zesty. And I can't talk to girls dressing zesty. Otherwise, they're gonna think I'm trying to be their best friend. I'm not trying to be your best friend.
Exactly. I'm not trying to come up to you and be your best friends. The friend that you give all that junk talking about, oh, my boyfriend doing this and that. Like, I don't care. I'm trying to smash. I'm not trying to be your best friend. I'm trying to hit. I'm not trying. That's why I don't wear crop tops or crop hoodies. Oh, by the way, these are beats. They brown, not pink.
Got them cheeks. And the issue is, crop tops end up showing a little bit of your stomach. And if I see a man's stomach while he has a crop top, my God, I blame Duke Dennis. Yes, Duke. Ever since you put this on,
I knew it was Duke. I mess with you, Duke, but I hate that you did this, Duke.
And started innovating the zestiness out of these boys, I knew our whole generation was cooked. All the other YNs want to follow along, put on their little zesty crop tops. But then when he finally started getting backlash, everybody stopped wearing these. Everybody calling Duke zesty. Everybody else started getting called zesty. Finally, I shouldn't be able to see another man's belly button. Now look,
oh my God, that's zesty. That's so zesty. So go back. Oh, I skipped too far back.
But then when he finally started getting backlash, everybody stopped wearing these. Everybody calling Duke zesty. Everybody else started getting called zesty. Finally, I shouldn't be able to see another man's.
Yes. if you put on this and claim to be a straight man, I'm not believing you. You're not a straight male. If you put this on it, you claim to be a straight male. You not straight, but I'm sorry, but you like men.
Belly button.
Crop your teeth. Even the way he typed that was zesty.
Now look, crop top is supposed to give a box-like appearance. It's supposed to stop right at your waistline. If all I see is your jeans and your shirt, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with that. Continue to wear those. But honestly, it's a very hard thing to fit. Because you know how men are. One day they have a beer gut, the other day they have a six-pack. So if you're wearing a crop top one day, you know, it fits you one day, the next day it's not fitting you, it's not gonna look right. It does make your legs look a lot longer, and for some can give a taller appearance. But due to it being very difficult to rock, we've slowly started to see these fade away from fashion. Thank God. And we are not bringing this into 2025.
By the way, I love this cinematic camera he got. Looks hard. 100 sub up on. Roll to 100 sub up. It says 4K now. 20K. Hey, I'm on the road to 100, so sub up. Please, I would appreciate it.
But you know what else fell off this year in the fashion industry? Headphones. Yeah, the tech you buy to listen to your music. Yeah, them hoes was a fashion trend this year. For some reason, in 2023 and
Beats, this junk right here took over black schools. Not gonna hold you. The Apple clothes, I think those in white schools, and some people had them in black schools. But I never want those Apple clothes. It don't look ugly. But these junks right here, these took over.
2024. Yes, you had TikTok NPCs walking around here buying these $500 Apple headphones, and I'm sorry.
That was so zesty. I'm not gonna hold you. That was so zesty.
I never fell for this trap. I ain't paying no $500 for no headphones when I pay $800 for an iPhone that barely even works. Now, did they look fire? Yes. Did they add more to the aesthetic and make you look unique? Yes. But not until everybody and their friends started wearing these and thinking they were some vintage earth tone aesthetic guru. I never understood it. It looks cool. It looks fine. But how are you gonna wear these headphones every day with your fits? You gonna tell me you gonna have these on in class? You gonna look stupid, one, because you're not gonna be able to hear your professor because you got these headphones on trying to look fine for shorty when she walks into the...
noise Cause these don't noise cancel. So I know the other ones know, cause you better be looking like this. Huh? You said something? Huh? That what you about to be the whole time, bro.
Because you know she always late to class. And then 2, you gonna fail the class because you can't even hear the teacher teach. You got these headphones on with music playing. So you gonna look them and you actually gonna beat them. But another thing that rose this year astronomically out of nowhere was the metallic shoes. Yes, we've seen these everywhere. We've seen a trend of metallic sneakers like the Asics.
These Asics, these New Balances, not gonna hold you. They still in. 2025, they still in. Not gonna hold you. I'm about to buy some myself. Not the metallic ones, but the Asics and the New Balances, still in.
Kayano Legacies, Converse Solomons, and even Sambas have all had their own taste of these. And once again, we can't blame nothing but TikTok for blowing this up out of proportion. Because what fit are you gonna wear with these? There's a reason why no one wears these anymore. They're flashy. And guess what? With fashion heading towards a more simple, basic, essential era that we're living in now, who's actually gonna wear these silver metallic tinfoil looking shoes? I'm sorry, I never was a huge fan of these. They can kind of look cool in certain environments, certain settings, fine. And they're cool for the collection, I guess. It's something that I guess you could say represents 2024 as fashion in a way, because you've seen every brand trying to copy the tinfoil classic. But fashion is moving away from flashiness. So why are you putting out flashy shoes?
You gotta be like, fashion is going to do like more plain, smaller logos to no logos. Like, it's really moving away. Like this hoodie right here with this big Jordan junk that says fly, this junk going away. Not gonna hold y'all. Fashion is moving away really fast.
Buying flashy shoes. You knew these were gonna fall off very quickly. And look, nobody's wearing them. So we leaving this trend back in 2024 where it belongs. But what I'm about to bring up next is an essential that you want to throw away immediately that you probably have in your closet. And that's flared out pants. Yes, this came as a shocker to most.
I don't got these in my closet.
But honestly, look around you. You see.
I always thought these pants was ugly. I never put these in my closet. Always thought they was ugly. Never put them in my closet. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Anybody, not if you're in your room, dummy. I'm saying if you're outside, look around. You see anybody wearing flared out pants still. It was like early 2024, fall 2023. These were a trend. Everybody was rocking these. You had the regular flared out pants, the sweatpant variation.
I know people that wore these right here. These right here. Yeah.
The work pants variations, all types of flared out pants just disappeared, and rightfully so. Because honestly, there are so many other better pants out there that you could be wearing that are gonna do wonders for your closet. Baggy pants, fitted pants, double knee pants, jorts, 3/4 pants. Everything's better than these joints. I'm tired of people trying to defend these. Look, who gonna wanna walk around tripping over these? Bro, it gives you a slim to then round around the heel aesthetic. And personally, me, I
want dreads. After I cut off my free phones, which y'all don't know, you go watch another video because I'm not pulling my hood up now. And don't watch the first few videos, because that's when I had my second flea phone. My first flea phone so hard. I might show you a picture of that later.
About to cop these. I really was. But then in my mind, I was realizing, it's just a current trend. It's not gonna be here for long. And guess what? It came true. Because I'm always right. And I know these Atlanta YNs love their flared out sweatpants that started to come out by every streetwear brand to ever exist. But your time is up, buddy. Nobody likes these anymore. They're just not that good. Get them out of here. Now this next one is for your Starbucks girl lovers. AKA white boys. Knitted beanies. Why was this a trend? Why was
That jump was the trend from 2023 to 2024. I'm not gonna hold you. They still kicking though. They're still fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're still alive. Guess not as much as they was doing back in 2023.
This is a trend. AKA the checkered beanies too. And not just white boys. My people messed up too. My type of people have let me down once again, like they usually do. Who in the world thought this was a good idea?
Oh, it's knitted. It passes as vintage.
These lasted 3 months at the most. I might give y'all 3 months and a half. To be real, nah, 2 months. Let's be real. I didn't see anybody wear these past April. And I'm glad they're gone and never to be revived again. We're not gonna talk about these too much. However, unfortunately, not as big as a fall off compared to the business of reselling sneakers. Yes, the fall off of reseller. The one thing every Mexican in your area abuses to make a bag. Sorry to the Mexicans, no racism, compañero. But y'all out of business with this one. Y'all got nerfed heavy. Yeah, these sneaker reselling methods got passed quick. And honestly, it's been dying slowly for the past 2 years. But 2024 finally put that nail in the coffin, really finishing the job. Now, the new unpatched method is being
I'm going to show you guys how my style went.
A vintage reseller. Yes, if you're reselling vintage items, my guy, you're going to make a whole lot of big, way more than you ever would have reselling sneakers. And the reason is, with a lot of vintage old school items,
you don't have to resell vintage items. Just resell whatever you want, gang. If you really want to be resell, just resell whatever you want. You just don't have to be one. You can resell anything, bro. Not gonna hold you.
A lot more of them are one of one than you're gonna find with sneakers. There might be that one Carhartt inspired Detroit style jacket that you really, really want. It's all black. It looks so good. It looks clean. And that vintage reseller copied it before you. Now you want to buy it off him. He's the only guy reselling this one because it was specifically made with only 10 of those ever made. Now you wondering, dang, how can I gotta ask, bro, how much he charging for this? He not gonna show no mercy with this one. 10 of these only exist. Wait, finna charge you $800 for that jacket. Boy, I'm not playing with you. That's really how these vintage resellers be acting. And if you're on the other end selling this, you could really charge, bro, from 100 to even thousands for whatever item it is.
Yeah, especially be limited.
Nobody. Some of these vintage resellers have tried charging me quadruple for a jacket. Not designer, by the way. From that day forward, I realized I know why my people
like a basic like a basic hoodie, like one of these. They tried to charge you double for one of these. This show right here. I got this at Walmart, I think, for $25, and they was charging you triple. You were paying thousands for this? They got it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. They got it. Me personally, gang, we gonna have to fight after that, gang.
I know why we're so good at stealing, because guess what? I'm not paying no $600 for no goddamn jacket, and especially if it's not designer. Oh, definitely not. Well, I will take 5 stars on a hunt downtown before I ever go to 2nd Street and spend $600 on no weekend jacket. That free 99 method us black people been abusing for years will continue to work. Hands up, open the register, works every time. But what doesn't last in people's closet anymore these days are branded clothing items. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but that Trap Star hoodie, those pants that you bought, they're irrelevant. You can't be wearing those no more. You're gonna be looking too urban and too slow. And too slow way behind the fashion game. But either way, with Babe and V-Lone dying years ago, why did you really think that some of these newer branded clothing items would last at all? It doesn't make any sense. You see that the flashy, colorful, new mall branded items, you see them all fall off. You see all their sales going down. And you know why? Because fashion is moving away from the slap a logo on your hoodie that's worth $700 but looks like garbage. But oh, it's a flex. It's not a flex no more, buddy. You look dumb. You look stupid. And you look slow. Take that hoodie off. And with branded clothing items, there's always gonna just be a quick trend for a year, maybe a year and a half especially for the urban scene and streetwear scene. And that's it. And this is because nobody cares about brands anymore. It's about the actual piece itself and your skill of actually being able to put it together with your wardrobe essentials correctly. Which is why you see designer.
It's like, how can you put it on? Is that Balenciaga?
Okay. Brand switch from making lots of luxury items to traditional vintage aesthetic pieces, for example, Balenciaga. But this next trend is
I did not know how you spell Balenciaga. I'm not gonna hold you, but
and many people regret being a part of. And that's them big rubbery boots. In early 2023, these boots were on the rise with the...
If you bought these, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. That junk's insane. If you bought these and not this junk about to stick, nah, bro.
Opium aesthetic, exploding as well as designer brands, creating many rubber boots themselves. And we can't forget about the infamous big red boots. However, in 2024, people stopped wearing these, and it's probably because of how uncomfortable and unfunctional they were. I mean, most people will wear these, take a picture, and then immediately take them off the moment the camera turns the other way, because they were that uncomfortable. Like, even artists that I would see, some from the Opium label, as well as underground, will wear some of these in their Instagram posts, but would never perform on stage with these, because they were that uncomfortable. But hiking boots have slowly, low-key replaced their spot, and honestly,
Tim's. Oh no, he said replace. Yeah, Tim's been cooking.
As they should. One, because they're a lot more comfortable, and two, they look a lot better for your fit. But this upcoming item lost its hype badly.
I wish I still had my Tim's. I wouldn't be able to wear. I don't get no Junction Doug, bro. I ain't even know what expensive shoes was back then, bro.
Within the past year, and that's Birkenstock. They lost not only its hype, but its place in the sneaker world. They don't really have a place in clothing anymore, and it used to really just be a way for you to slip something on and look casual and look presentable in the real world without having to wear Crocs. Crocs, you gonna put them on, you gonna look ghetto. It's like Crocs are the hood version, and Birkenstocks were the really rich suburban kids that look perfectly fine in society. And fashion has changed a lot, and it's no longer the same as it was back in 2020 when Birkenstocks were being worn by every teacher and every college professor alive. And you would think the opposite, since fashion is heading away from flashiness and towards casualness and simplicity. But honestly, it's done the opposite of the effect. It hasn't done those things, to Birkenstocks at least. And the final tip that I wanted to show you that'll really save you money is listen here. The lesson that all these trends taught us was...
Oh, I was about to say, it's Jordan 1s. That's from We7. But these hats right here, these Spiders hats, I sometimes still see these.
That they never last. It's all temporary. And that's because people are starting to realize hype is losing its hype. When something trendy comes out and everybody's trying to rock it, people are finally starting to realize it's never gonna really last. And you, like most people, want to buy items that are gonna last in your closet for years and years to come. Timeless items, your basic essentials. And like that's why you need to be cautious of your trends. How do you do this? Well, a lot of fashion gurus, they follow this one simple method. And once I started using this, I never started to fall for these casual traps trends start to put people in. When you see some flashy item pop off on TikTok, think of it as a wave hitting a beach. It comes in a very popular, huge type of wave. But once that wave starts to hit the sand and start to retreat back into the ocean, it starts to leave a few items behind. In real life, this would be starfishes, clams, stick stones, whatever. But this is an analogy I'm trying to show you. Think of it as other trends starting after the first trend. Think of it as leaving other trends behind that will start new trends. Or other items that are normally overlooked that are low-key fire and only you know they look good and other people haven't really been put on yet. That's how a lot of these trends end up starting. And that's how some fashion gurus are able to stay ahead of the wave. It's like, for example, now you're just, let's say, starting to get into sambas. People have been onto sambas for about over a year now. Now you're just, let's say, starting to get into sambas. People have been onto sambas for about over a year now. They've already been onto that. But you're slowly starting to get onto them. You want to buy them, but they're already onto the next thing. How are the gurus already onto the next thing? Because they watch the other small pieces that are overlooked. Right now, you see the rise of hiking boots. You see the rise of Salomon's, Merrell, and watch these start to be up next. And it's a skill like this that'll teach you how to save your money and not fall into the trap that everybody else is falling in. I'm not saying you can't buy Sambas now, you can, but just realize that when you buy them now, don't expect them to be super trendy in 8 months or 6 months or even 4 months. Let's be real. And then bam, you just saved lots of money moving on to the next thing before everybody else is. Just don't be fooled by the internet and TikTok. If you want to get your fits rated by not only me, but 1,000 other people, join.
No, I'm good on that. But anyways, my reaction to fashion trends that are officially dead in 2025 by, I already said his name before, don't know how to pronounce it. JYB. This is the basketball. No, it's not a Wilson. And that was my reaction.